what's your involvement in the group?
Um, well, I've only just discovered them, so I don't really know a lot about them. I've only been to one meeting, but I have been meeting up with two of the members a few times now. They come here and we chat about, I don't know, what the group's all about, and what they um like if I could eventually be a member and stuff like that, and I'll ask them my questions and stuff. So yeah, I know a bit about all of the stuff, but I'm not like a proper member yet, so I don't really know a lot yet.
Can you tell us a bit about the group? Who are they? What are they doing? What's their goal here?
Um. So, yeah, as I said, I don't really know too much, but um, how they've kind of presented it to me is that they're kind of like a community of people who are all trying to figure out what is um what is real about the world, and what the truth really is in comparison to what most people think is the truth or whatever. Um there's a lot of things that we all kind of take for granted as oh, we think we know this and we think we know that, but they're a group who's trying to actually figure it out and actually show up what is real and what's not and stuff, and yeah. So it's just a nice community where people can come together to learn and talk about it and stuff. Yeah.
What is it in particular about this group? What is so special about this group that's making you think, you know what, yeah, I do want to go to this meeting, or yeah, I do want to take that leaflet about it?
I think it's just they're so nice. I know that, yeah, I don't know. They're just I know lots of people who are nice people or whatever, but the members who I've met are just a bit different, really. They're I don't know how to describe it, but anytime I say something, they really get it, and they're kind of excited about everything that I say, and stuff that I can talk to them about stuff that you probably wouldn't talk to your friends with and stuff, because it might be a bit too oh, deep, and maybe not the type of things that you would chat about. Might be a bit too intense for some people or something, but it's I've kind of been longing for that, because I I have loads of questions and thoughts about the world and stuff, and it's who can you really talk about that to? And it's not very often that you meet people who you haven't known for very long, and yet you just feel so connected, and you feel they really get you. And I don't really know how to describe it. But yeah, they're super nice. They're just super nice. They're always all smiles and really excited to see me, and we just have a really nice time. Yeah.
Have you ever been involved in a group like this before?
Not really. No, nothing that's the same as the group. I go to yoga every week, so that's not the same, but it is a bit of a community, I guess. But a while back I did try to get into all crystals and stuff, the rocks, the crystal rocks, and I tried to kind of like learn what each crystal means, and like some crystals bring like love, and some bring money, and some bring like um, productivity or something, and like anyway, yeah, I tried to get into all that a while ago, which isn't too similar, but it's maybe a bit similar.
Can I ask, is your family also into these kind of things?
Um, my no offense to my family, they were really not impressed by the whole crystal thing. They they did kind of put me off it quite a bit. um, yeah, I don't know. They don't really like all the like spiritual kind of stuff. They just think that it's silly, and yeah, so I never really carried on with the crystals. Which I was kind of like, but cause I think it's like, I thought it was like cool or whatever. But yeah, so I never really carried on with that.
Would you say that you're quite a spiritual person?
Um, Maybe. Like, I feel like I want to be more spiritual, but nothing's really been able to like bring out my spiritual side properly yet. Like I tried to with the whole crystal thing, but then obviously that just kind of fizzled out. Um, but I definitely think that there's like stuff going on that we like can't see. Like, I don't know how to describe it, but like there's no way that we as humans like know everything and know what's going on all the time. And I just feel like if you think about like other animals, and even like, I don't know what animals, but like some of them can like see things that we can't see, you know, like infrared or something. And like I don't know, but still, like there's definitely, I just feel like there's definitely stuff in the world that we can't comprehend. So in that way, it's like, yeah, I'm like, there's like a spiritual realm or something.
There are so many different belief systems out there. What is it that's drawn you to this one?
Um, there's, I think that there's something different about this group. I don't really know how to describe it, but the people just like, I don't know how to put it into words, but like I feel like I can really trust them, and I feel like they really know what they're talking about. Like I could mention like any topic, and then they just have so much knowledge on it, and they can just go on and on about all of these things that I have no idea about, and I'm like, my mind is like blown every time I meet them and like talk to them. And it's crazy because like they're probably like younger than me, and yet they know so much stuff, and I'm always there like, I've been missing out. Like how on earth are they like wise people or something, and I'm just here like, oof, like I don't know what they're even saying. And then it makes me just be like, I want to know what they know, you know. So yeah, they're just like, I just feel like there's something special about them. They have this like aura that I've never really met people like that. Yeah.
Can you tell us about some of the group's teachings?
I don't know where to start. So many things. As I said, I've only been to one of their meetings so far, which is like their proper meeting. So they're not like one-on-one. So that was, when I went to that meeting, a lot of that went straight over my head. Because I was kind of like not plunged into the deep end, but that was like their regular meeting that they have with all of the members who obviously already know a lot. So, and because I'm like brand new, I didn't know a lot of what they were saying. But you know, they were saying like for me or for like new members, that's totally normal. Like so much of it is gonna just go over your head right now. Like there's a lot of stages to like work on to like so that you can understand things because so much of it is like mind blowing. So much is like yeah, just like proper intense and like deep, and like you're having like these realizations about life that you never thought of before, and it's like it can get a bit crazy. So they were like, it's absolutely fine, like it's gonna take months and months, maybe years for you to like get to the stage where you like are as knowledgeable as like they are and stuff. But they kind of just like talked about loads of stuff in the world and the way that people think the world works versus how things actually work and stuff. Yeah, it kind of sounds a bit like intense. It sounds like kind of a lot of work, but no, they're like really excited for me to come, and they're always asking me like, oh, when are we going to see you next? Are you coming to the next meeting? You doing this and that? And it can get a little bit like overwhelming, but I'm just trying to like take my time and and I hope that I can get there eventually. Yeah.
Do you think you're usually quite skeptical when introduced to new things?
Um well, I think for me it's like I always want to have an open mind at least. Like obviously sometimes people say things just like that's just a load of rubbish or whatever. So I'm not gonna just like believe everything that anyone says, but at the same time, I kind of know how they feel. Like when you have a new idea about something and then you just get like shut down about it, it's just really not nice. So anytime someone like comes to me with a new idea or something, I always try to be like really like open-minded and just like give them the benefit of the doubt, really, because like I don't think it's very often where people like genuinely have bad intentions. Like obviously sometimes people do, but realistically most of the time, even if someone does do something bad, like it's not because they meant to, it's like an accident or they were just getting confused or something. Like so anyway, yeah, I always like to just be really open. Yeah.
So your family weren't a fan of the crystals. What do they think about this?
I haven't told them. I mean, I guess they'll know now that they've like seen this interview if they see it. But I can't. I just like didn't want to tell them before I really even knew if I wanted to join or not, because I didn't want to like mention it, because I just feel like that they're gonna be like the same with the crystal things. They're just gonna be like, oh, why are you joining that again? Like, whatever, something like that. And then yeah, so like I will tell them, but like only if like there's no point in me telling them if like I end up not even wanting to join the group anyway. So yeah.
All right, well, that's all of our questions. Thank you so much for joining us.
Okay. Thank you.
Maybe we'll get to catch up with you again.